Before we go, I did want to make you
Necessary.
smile because I have a special guest for you, and I wonder if the special guest is here. Guest, are you there? Are you with us today?
I'm not interested in another puppy. Had I known, I would have worn a different outfit. I would have put on something much different. Hi, T.O. Hi.
What's up, Terrell?
I don't like
What's up,
surprises.
Mike?
You could have told me. Oh, my goodness. I had no idea, and I was getting ready to say something different. How are you this morning? I had no idea that you'd be with us. And he's in Los
I'm
Angeles, so
doing
he
great.
got up
I'm
early,
doing great.
too.
This is a way to start my day with Sharon
Yeah.
and Mike.
And you probably already worked out, haven't you, T.O.? Because I've been campaigning. You should replace Antonio Brown. We all know that you stay in tip-top shape and can probably step in this Sunday. You probably could step in this Sunday, can't you?
Yeah, I was working out in my sleep. But yeah, I mean, it's something that throughout the season, I reported early on that an owner had reached out to me about, keeping myself ready.
Wow.
Just in case something happened. And I didn't hang my hat on that, but just the fact that an owner reached out to me. So
Yeah.
I didn't take too light to the opportunity. So I just been, keeping myself in shape. I didn't know things were going to unfold as they have in Tampa Bay the last 2 to 3 weeks. I mean, they lost one of their probably most valuable receivers in Chris Godwin. And then obviously the things that just happened or transpired with Antonio Brown over the weekend, they're pretty short-handed there at that receiver position. So if I were to go in there, like I said, I'm not looking to go in there and play 60 to 70 snaps. But if you think about where I'm valuable and where I'm able to contribute, that's in third down situations and definitely in the red zone. So my knowledge of the game. Like I said, I've kept myself in shape throughout the entire season and really throughout, since I've left the game. But definitely I can go out on the field right now and be productive.
T.O., I know how much you work out. I know how well, no, he's always in shape. Like you said, he works out in his sleep. And believe me, Terrell, when you work out in your sleep, Sharon imagines you working out in her sleep as you're working out in your sleep. I can guarantee you that.
And I've
from
seen
the comments
footage.
that she's
Jasmine,
made
put
on
the
this show
footage up.
around here.
Show the people.
I've had to. Why you need the footage
There
when
it
you
is.
actually got the man right here? I mean, like, you don't.
Well, but you can
But
do a
T.O.,
split screen because I love looking at both versions. Okay? This is tremendous. Look at this. Look at this.
T-
And I'm sure he still has
right,
it.
so
I'm sorry, Mike, I interrupt, but I couldn't help it.
Yeah, that's. I know you can't. I know you can't. No, you need a paper towel for the drool right there. I'm gonna give you some water. I
Can
told
you
she's
put the
thirsty a
footage
little bit,
over
but that's
Mike?
okay.
We
That's
can
good.
still hear him and leave T.O. in the center box and the footage of T.O. working out in front of the reporters in Philadelphia. Just cover Mike with that, and then we can continue the interview. I will make that request to the director. Go ahead.
I'm trying
And I
to
hope I'm not
ask him a
embarrassing you,
serious
T.O.,
question
but
about
I
this
just,
comeback.
well, okay, go ahead. And it needs
Can
to
I-
happen.
can-
I
can I
honestly do
ask a
believe it needs to
question?
happen. Who do we need to call? Tom Brady? All right, I'll be quiet. But put the
All
footage
right.
back up.
You're my man. I love you to death. It's been, 11 years since you taking a step in the NFL? You're a Hall of Famer.
Something around there.
So how much, what's the biggest adjustment you would have to come back after being out of the game for 11 years? If you
I mean,
that
honestly, I don't
opportunity.
really see. I mean, seeing how the game is being played today, I mean, I feel like the game, it would be easier for me to transition into the game and how it's played today. I try to think about, because everybody keeps bringing up the age issue, but it's nothing but a number. People keep talking about, okay, well, what if he takes a hit? I mean, if I go back and think about when I played in the Super Bowl on one leg, I barely even got hit. I barely even touched the ground. So I don't really worry about those things. And that's being tackled. I mean, that's part of the game. But who's to say that I can't do it? Nobody's ever even attempted to do it. And so obviously there's going to be a lot of naysayers, a lot of detractors out there. That's to be expected. That's the world that we live in. I'm used to it. I've been doubted before. A lot of people didn't expect it for me to do. Obviously, this is years from when I played in the Super Bowl, but a lot of people didn't expect me to do the things that I did there. So again, if this opportunity comes about, I know that God will bring it. It'll be because God brings it to me. And if he can bring it to me, he'll bring me through it. So I don't really worry about any of the naysayers or anything that they say about that.
Yeah, you know how to
see the rest of my time to Sharon. Go
these
ahead.
Moments. Yeah, you go ahead, because I have
I'm gonna let y'all have y'all moments. Go ahead. Go ahead, Sharon. I know. I'm just gonna shut up. I'll talk to you later, Tio.
Thank you. Okay, and I'm still waiting on the footage. But I do want to ask you about the hard start, right? Because we know that you know how to play big time, but you've got Tom Brady. You're halfway through the season or more. You know, playoffs about to start and that whole thing, and the timing and the speed. Is that something that you can just turn right back on, Tio, or would you need a minute and reps with him beyond just practice and game prep to get in game shape?
I mean, again, I don't necessarily need to be in game shape. Like I said, to understand and where they would need me. When you think about third down situations and red zones, that's ideal. That's probably anywhere from 18 to 30 snaps, if that. So as far as timing, I mean, I've been throwing and catching football, like I said, over the summer. I was just down in Tampa not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago, training with some young guys there, training with an NFL guy that works with the University of South Florida in B.J. Daniels, that played in the league once before. So as far as the timing and things of that nature, I just worked out yesterday out at Glendale Community College with some guys, just to kind of keep my feet up underneath me, just to keep some timing. The speed is there. I'm not really worried about that.
I bet it is. Yeah, and let me tell you something. We only got about 10 seconds left. But if you're planning to go to Tampa this weekend,
I understand that. Like I said, if I were to play, I put myself already in game type situations. I'm probably not going to get the defense's best corner. At best, I'm probably going to get a nickel or a dime guy on me. That's equivalent to some of the guys that I've been going against while I've been, training throughout the course of the summer and the season.
Well, and then you're going to make them pay. And what I was going